So we're working with solving equations, which basically means we do everything we can to get everything away from the letter to leave the letter on its own equal to a number. So here we've got a bracket. So the first thing we're going to do is expand the bracket. So 5 times f is 5f. 5 times 3 is 15. We're going to take away, so it's 5f take 15. That equals f plus 10. Remember, the aim is to get the f's on one side and the numbers on the other side. So we've got a smaller number of f's here, so we're going to move that one. The opposite of that positive one is take away. So we're going to take away f from both sides. So 5f take away f leaves with 4f. Take away the 15, do nothing with it, so it stays as take away 15. F take away f is 0, hence the reason it's disappeared, which is what we wanted, and we're left with positive 10. So we don't need to write the plus sign, it's positive without the plus sign. So we then have to add 15 to both sides, so 4f's are going to be worth 25, and here we've got 4f's of 25, so we divide by 4, and that will then tell us the value of f. So 25 divided by 4 is 6.25, or 25 quarters, and so forth. So x is equal to 6.25. Now again, it's really important with equations and algebra work, we check it worked. We think this is going to be the answer, so we then put that back into here and see what goes on. So on the f plus 10 side, then 6.25 plus 10 is 16.25, and on the 5 times the f value, take away 3, then on our calculator we got 5 times bracket 6.25, take away 3, close the bracket, equals 16.25. Both sides are the same, therefore our check has worked, and we can use the confidence that the answer is what we wanted. So again, it's really important when you're doing your algebra, when you're solving equations, move things by doing the opposite operations and get the value of the letter on its own, and check that it actually works, because the whole point of solving is to find a value that makes this side equal to this side. The next part of the question is asking us to solve something that looks a little bit nasty, loads of fractions involved and various other bits. So we literally look for a lowest common multiple of all parts, and then we can remove the denominators of these by multiplying through by that lowest common multiple, and then that'll make the equation a bit easier to handle. So if we look at the numbers we've got on the denominator positions, we've got 3, 2 and 6. Well, we can see here that the lowest common multiple of those is 6, so we're basically going to take this fraction and we're going to multiply by 6. We're going to take this one and we're going to multiply by 6, and then we're going to take this one and we're going to multiply by 6. In doing that, we've done the same to every part of the equation, so that's going to be a valid thing. We've made this side equal to this side by multiplying everything through by 6. This is what happens then. It's quite nice now because we've got 6 here divided by 3, so that's going to be 2. That's cancelled the 3 out. We've got 6 divided by 2 here, so that's cancelled that out and cancelled the 2 out. And we've got 6 divided by 6, which has cancelled both those out because 6 divided by 6 is 1, so we're left with 5. So from doing this, we're left with 2 bracket h plus 7 plus 3 bracket 2h take away 1 is equal to 5. Well, this then looks a little bit nicer to solve because we can just expand this bracket and then make h the subject to find out its value. So 2 lots of this bracket is going to be 2h plus 14, 3 lots of this bracket is going to be, well, 3 lots of 2h is 6h, 3 lots of negative 1 is negative 3. Bring together like terms, so we've got 2h's plus 6h's, we've got 14 take away 3. Now we can solve by doing the usual opposite operations to move everything away from the h. So 11 take away 11 is 0, 5 take away 11, so 8h is going to be 5 take away 11 is negative 6, and we've got 8h is equal to that, so we're going to divide by 8, so h is going to equal negative 6 over 8, and we should then cancel that through if we can. Half over those will give us negative 3/4, so the answer here is h equals negative 3/4. Now again, at the end of the exam, when you've got a bit of spare time, you should then check that this worked, and we'd literally be putting in here the negative 3/4 value, and we should find on this side, if we use that, we get an answer of 5/6. So again, it's important that you get in the habit of checking your algebra answers. So if we replace the h with negative 3/4 in here, Then we've got negative 3/4 plus 7 over 3 plus 2 lots of negative 3/4, take away 1 all over 2. So we've got a calculator, so we can use that to check out what's going on. So we've got 3/4, so we've got negative 3/4 plus 7 equals divide by 3. So that gives us 2 and 1/12, and then we're adding on, well, 2 times negative 3/4, so 2 times negative 3/4 equals, take away 1 equals, divide by 2 equals, so that's going to be add 1, negative 1 and 1/4. So if we add the 2 and 1/12, and that gives us an answer of 5, 6. So in doing our check, we found that by substituting the value we found into the original equation, then by going through this process and using our calculator to work it through, we've ended up with a fraction of 5/6, which is what the original equation had as the answer. So our check worked. Really important again, habit of checking your algebra, guys.